Amanda was just complaining about how we made more room in the garage and she was still having a hard time digging her bike out.
Time to sell some bikes.
I know. Well, I need to advertise another one today, so yeah, that'll help. Yeah, look at you go. So check this out, guys. Amanda's got the Sky over there. She just put the front basket and the rear basket on. And we're going to be talking more about that here in another day or two, just waiting for some information from the company, right, Amanda? Yep. Waiting for some information, then we got some more stuff to share with you about that bike. So we got that going on. I just changed the speed settings of the MC3 and also did some testing with the cameras because we're having a lot of trouble with wind noise. You guys probably have noticed that recently. So I was able to make some adjustments that I think is going to help. Now Amanda is about to grab the Toby trailer right down there and take, whoa, what's going on? Take the Toby tater tots, who was hanging out right down here, and take him for a ride. So let's see what happens when she grabs that trailer. Go ahead, Amanda. Let's watch Toby. He's like, what's going on? What are you doing with the trailer?
What's that?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here he goes. Gotta get that stretch out. Yep, he's like, let's go, I'm ready. I am ready. Oh, he's gonna hop in there while she's still hooking it up. He usually does. There he goes. Ugh.
Hi. You made it. Yeah, you made it. Oh, yes. Oh, let's take that off. Yeah. I know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Nice. Enjoy your ride.
Ah. He was like, no.
He just didn't want to go back in there, did he?
No,
He wanted to
didn't.
visit.
Well, he wanted some love and attention. That's what it was. He kept sticking his head through the little flap like, pet me. All right.
All right. Action cameras are there. I think this might be my harness.
I think it is. I don't know where mine is.
Right here. I don't know. Where's the harness? It's right there underneath your helmet.
Ah, perfect. Right where it should be.
Right there where it should be. With your helmet where it should be on your head.
Well, it's not yet.
We're gonna watch Amanda get dressed here.
Yeah.
Getting her action camera on. She's gonna take the Action 3 probably, maybe stick the Action 4 on Toby.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Because everyone loves the Toby cam.
Everyone likes Toby. And they particularly like the Toby cam.
Definitely.
Yep. Dun, dun, dun. Nope. That one automatically starts the recording. When you press that button, the side button is the power button to just turn the camera on and off, but to start the recording, you hit this one. But if it's in the off position and you press and hold this, it'll start the camera and also start the recording.
That's nifty.
Yeah, just so you're aware of that.
That makes more sense.
When you do start the recording for both of them, exactly. Exactly. Sync those. It makes it easier to sync up those files later.
Helps if the camera faces the Toby. Hey, buddy. I see you. I see you.
Oh, some behind the scenes footage of Amanda getting ready for the Toby video here.
What? Oh, the belly rubs. Oh, the belly rubs.
Oh my goodness.
I know. He's so spoiled.
Well, you can just look at the size of him and people know he's spoiled.
Yeah, he's a chunk.
He's a chunk. We're working on that. Toby and I both need to lose some weight.
Yeah.
Is that how you describe me? I'm a chunk?
Yeah, you're a chunk.
I'm a chunk.
Chunk.
I'm a chunk.
Dad.
Oops. I'm getting a round of applause from Amanda because we just realized that I bumped a setting on the camera. I'm using my cell phone camera and I actually bumped the setting and put it in slow motion mode. So it was recording everything in slow motion.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the Matrix.
Yeah, kind of like the Matrix.
Okay. Come on,
Yeah,
Joey.
so I don't know. Maybe we can fix that. Maybe we can edit that out. Maybe we'll show you a little part of it. Anyway, they're still trying to get ready to go. And in slow mode, I don't think it records audio, so you missed our conversation, I believe, but we'll figure it out once we edit the video. All right, I'm gonna end this here. They're gonna take off, go do their thing. I got other things to do.
Okie dokie. Actually, let me double check, make sure everything is fastened here. I don't need a Toby to fall off my back end. That's all I need. Hey, okay. Alright. Alright, now we're off.
I love that kid. She's great. You know, I keep telling her, you got to check the camera because when it's mounted on your chest right here, right? When you get on a bike, you tend to kind of lean forward a little bit. And then the camera points downward too much. And then you guys are staring at the front tire or something. I keep telling her, reminding her that, hey, adjust that camera. So then she stands up straight and she looks to make sure, yeah, it looks like it's great. Well, yeah, but that's not your riding position. You got to slump over a little bit, lean forward like you're in your normal riding position. Then make sure the camera's pointed correctly. And it's hard to do because when the camera is mounted here on your chest, okay, where's my camera? Oh, well, she's got it. So if my remote here is my camera, you know, it's kind of hard to see the back side of the camera where the screen is. And so it's sitting something like this and you're trying to peek to look down there to look like, yeah, it looks like it's the right angle and it's just hard to do. So yeah, hey, look how many times I've recorded something and the camera was pointed in the wrong direction. Manders, as I like to call her, she's in training. She's gonna get there. She's doing a great job, right? Yeah, she's doing a great job. So why not just go ahead and show you this here real quick too. So we did the unboxing of the Sky, and we didn't ride it yet because there is a small problem and we reached out to the company to get it resolved. So we're not really, wasn't planning on making any videos with it yet. We're kind of waiting to get this issue resolved first. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, more to come on that. So hopefully not a big deal. It's a brand new company. You know, they got bugs in the system type of thing, but the bike is great. So we're really liking the bike so far. We just haven't been able to really ride it much. But Amanda just threw on these baskets right here. Now, Sky sent these baskets, and there's a basket on the back, a nice big one, and a typical square kind of basket that goes on the front, and it sits on top of this frame. So the baskets are extra. You can purchase those separately. So she just put those on. But one of the things I really like about this rear basket is that even though this is an aftermarket basket, it's more of a generic basket you can buy online probably. The holes line up with the rack that's on the bike. So they got those matched up nicely so that you don't have to use the additional parts, which typically how you would have to do this when the holes don't line up. This basket comes with 2 metal strips, and you have to put a metal strip on the bottom side, and then you simply run a screw through the basket on the top and the metal strip on the bottom, and it sandwiches and it squishes it against the rack, and that's how you install it. We didn't have to do that because the holes line up. And another great thing is the holes line up with this bike, and we can orient this basket long ways like this, or we can turn it sideways like you typically see baskets. And I love that because typically when you put the baskets on and they're only designed to go sideways, they're just a lot wider. And I just don't care for that. I would rather have it long ways like this because I think it looks better. And it's a lot easier when you're traveling and if you're gonna put your bikes on racks or something like that, you don't have this basket that sticks out further than it needs to. So it's easier to put 2 bikes on a bike rack. So I really, really like the fact, it's a simple thing, right? Sometimes it's the simple things that make all the difference. I really like that, so super cool. Let's see here, Zoda Bike is still here, so we haven't sold that yet. I'm gonna check that listing today, and it's still for sale for anyone in the local area. Let's see, the Emma's Troxus, we got the King Bull, We got the Ad Motor M81. I still haven't put it up for sale yet. I keep talking about it. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Especially now that we have the Sky. I was kind of holding off because 20-inch tires, right? Because currently, just about everything in here is 26-inch tires now. Except for this, but it's up for sale. And then Emma's Truxus, which has 20-inch tires. But now we have another bike that's a 20-inch tire bike, and I like it. So we're probably gonna go ahead and maybe get that up there for sale. Waiting on a rear basket that the company is sending. They sold out, so they're supposed to be shipping one here in just a day or two. So hopefully soon we will get the rear basket for the Yoda bike so I can continue making the videos for that. Yeah, so more to come on that. Franken-trike. So Amanda and I are gonna try to record a Franken-trike video today. That's the trike that was purchased off of Amazon. You probably heard the story. It came into shipped in a box in 1 million pieces. So we're gonna make a video talking about that a little bit. What else we got going on? We got Devin's bike here. Oh, here's something, the Obsidian. When we did the full review, I left out something kind of important. And I'm probably going to make a separate video just talking about this. But the rear fenders, okay, if you don't want the rear fenders, no problem at all, because it's a mountain bike and most people don't have fenders. But for those of you that plan to get the fenders, if you're thinking about getting this bike, the rear fender is not long enough. It needs to be about another 6 inches longer because it will sling mud all over you, as Devin has found out now a couple of times, because he went through the mud just a little bit, and when he hit that mud puddle and went through the mud, it slung mud all over his backside, all over his back, and that was kind of disappointing. So the only other option is maybe try to find some aftermarket fenders that are a little bit longer or something, but there's no adjustment here. There's nothing we can do. So yeah, that's the flaw this bike has. Yeah, other than not having the rear tail light that we mentioned in the review video. It's just a battery operated light underneath the underneath the seat. What else going on? So I don't think, I don't know that I'm going to accept any more of these bikes, this style. We've had a couple of them on the channel now. I can't ride them very well. I mean, Amanda's here, she can ride them. But I think I'm going to start turning these bikes down just because they don't work well. They just, not for us. And a lot of people just don't like this style. I'm not sure why all these companies are coming out with this style bike. Because it's a moped / motorcycle kind of bike. You really can't pedal it too easily because the distance between the seat and the pedals, and I don't know. Don't care for it too much. Let's see, what else? That's it. That's it for the moment. We've got some other things to work on, so I'm gonna shut this camera off. So Amanda's out riding Toby, so you'll be looking for that video. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. So give me a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in another video real soon.